How you doing there, folks? It's Aaron Blois back with another live stream, and we are going to check out the gun range and explore all that it has to offer. It's a good little way to experiment with some of the different weapons that they have in the game, with different weapon types, shields, doing a little bit of parkour, as well as targeting some enemies, and also using throwables. So it's something I recommend doing before maybe going out and doing any raiding until you kind of just mess around with this just a little bit, just to kind of familiarize yourself. So what you got to do is you got to go to play, and then you got to go to practice range up here. And it doesn't matter what you pick for your loadout, because when you get there, you're not going to be using any of your normal gear, and you can't take anything with you when you leave. So we're going to go ahead and confirm, and we'll ready up. Alright, so we have a junkyard target range here, and we got some weapon crates as well as some loose weapons all over the place, different ammunition types as well as attachments. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just look through everything. So we got some ammo, so we'll pick up one of each of these two types. Medium, so there's there's 5 different types of ammo. You have light, medium, shotgun, heavy, and energy. I don't know if there's any energy clip magazines in this range. I haven't seen any, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. And for the fact that there's energy clips in this crate says to me there's got to be one, but you got to find it. So at first glance, there's not really much going on, and you got to look. But then as you continue to go through and explore, you see that there's different ammos and there's different guns. So one of the things that they have in here is they also have guns that take attachments, which is cool, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some attachments on this gun to enhance its performance. And it helps with the stats, and we're gonna put on a compensator, and then we're also gonna take this gun right here, and then we're gonna put a forward grip on it, and we'll put a silencer. Alright, so this is like an SMG and kind of like so this weapon right here is a semi-automatic weapon. It's called the Kettle, and it shoots pretty quick, but it's semi-automatic. It's all based on how fast you can pull a trigger. And I feel like this is kind of a good mix of speed and accuracy, because you don't have crazy recoil. But as far as damage, let's take a look at it, right? Because every gun has an armor penetration rating against players and arc armor penetration. My apologies. And I don't know if sorry about that. If that also influences how effective it is against other raiders. So, for example, this has very weak penetration. This has very weak penetration. Higher caliber weapons have better arc armor penetration. We have some drones over here. Go ahead and reload it. So that's that one. This guy's a little SMG, and this thing's fully automatic. This also uses light ammo. So these little dummies are made to be beat up and used again and again. So one of the things I learned recently is, so you have this multi-tool here. It's used as a crowbar, it's used as a melee, and it's got a little gear system on it, which it's hard to see here, but that allows you to slide up and down rappelling situations. It's got like a little built-in mechanical motor that actually pulls you along your way. But one of the things I learned is that you have actually two different melee strikes in this game. You have a horizontal, which is what most people are going to end up using because most people are using right trigger, which is this. And if you swing twice, you can go back and forth. You can keep going back and forth. But then if you use left trigger, you actually have a vertical attack that aims for heads. This might be better at taking down players faster. It also might be good at downward attacks on like little drones, little arcs. Not drones, but arcs, like the little rolly ones and the little spider ones that roll on the ground, because you could aim down at them. Every time you swing, you use your stamina. We also have access to rappelling pickups. So one of the things you can do in this game is rappel. Not rappel, but, well, yeah, it's sort of a form of rappelling. It's not like what I did in the army, but, and there's one right here. So these are things that you can take with you. They're zip lines, that's a better term. Zip lines, not rappelling. And what we want to do is we want to get ourselves up there to that park. There's a zip line right here, and we're going to go there by coming up over here. Actually, we're going to do it the fun way. So we can climb up these ledges, and then we can do a run and jump and grapple. Oh, or not, I failed. So the parkour is okay in this game, but like when you have to jump over little things, it doesn't like I forgot the term, but it doesn't like grab, like see how this like grabs and climbs up? For little like knee-high, waist-high walls, it doesn't have a nice animation for climbing over them. You kind of just go like that and jump over them, which is, I think, not as immersive. I think they need to fix that. But for larger climbs, it works fine. And that's the first time I've missed that rappel grab, that parkour grab, but we're going to go ahead and try it right now and grab it. There we go. That's what I'm used to doing. Alright, so we have a room right here that we can open by breaching it, but before we do that, what we want to do is we want to go, there's a nice LMG that we can get by doing some parkour work by going up here. So we're going to do that right now. There's also some more weapons and ammo up here. There's bandages, which I will grab. There's also a charger for a shield and a stim for adrenaline boosts. I can't use it apparently. I guess you have to have low stamina to actually use it. All right. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna climb. Actually, I'm gonna invite my friend to my party. And we're gonna go ahead and zip line up. We're gonna. Will the zip line pick us up, or we'll go down? No, we'll go down. All right. We're gonna zip line up, back up. Now we can go up all the way. So we got this little parkour course that we're gonna do right now. And hey, I'm streaming right now. I'm going through the gun range I was intending to do with you and Jill. But obviously that didn't end up happening because she had that mission to do, and then everything went to shit. So let me finish this up real quick, and then we can go do a raid. If you want to go to the gun range yourself, by yourself, you could always do that. Just go to it and check it out, and you can check out some of the guns and stuff. So they have a bunch of guns down at the bottom of the gun range that are easy to access, and there's attachments and stuff, and you can grenades and stuff. You can play around with those, and there's some targets. But they have a bunch of like parkour course stuff hidden around the edge, and zip lines and stuff. And if you zip line around and do some not experimenting, but exploration, you can find some hidden but not so hidden items. Like, it's intended for curious players to find them, and you can experiment with some more powerful gear. So I'm going after this big LMG, which is Dookie. This is the gun you need for the big arcs. So I'm gonna, yeah, for the Queen, yeah, I'm gonna go parkour over to where that is. You can also do a slide under that. And then, so we have a rappel wire. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set that up like this. I'm gonna rappel across, zip line. I keep saying rappel. Zip line across. That's how you get up here. And we're gonna drop these guns off that we have. Just shoot them. All right, let's go drop these. Alright, this is the big boy I was talking about, and it's called a Torrent, and we're going to pick up some medium ammo for it. We're going to drop this light ammo we have. We're going to drop this gun. I don't know why we still have that. So this thing, it says it's only accurate if you're crouching, but you can put some attachments on it that can help improve its accuracy. So it has a crazy vertical. Well, actually, it's not that crazy. I'm used to playing like Battlefield and shit like that. Wait, I thought you were in the gun range. Where? How? There's nobody else. What? You're not anywhere near the gun range. You're in the real world right now. You're like topside raiding. That's not the gun range. The gun range is its own thing, separate from all that. It's still topside, but you go in there by yourself. There's nobody else in there with you. All right, so this right here is a zip line station that needs to be activated. So we're going to go ahead and activate it. No, you can't. You can't even access inventory when you're down at all. And we're gonna put this this muzzle brake 2, or this compensator. No, we're gonna put the muzzle brake 2. It helps with vertical and horizontal recoil, and that's what this gun needs, is recoil control. Barricade kit. So these are cool. So I haven't used one of these yet in the game, but nope. I said you go to the map and you pick the north position. It's his own deploy point. It says gun range. Anyways, you have these deployable covers you can get and fortify a position, which is cool. Like, you gotta be, I feel like, a higher level player to have something like this. And then you can go ahead and dismantle it. You can't be out topside. You gotta be in Speranza, picking your mission, and you're at that main map where you can use your cursor to pick a deploy point, and almost all of them, except for the one we've been going to, says you need the full game, you need the full game, you need the full game. But on the very top middle, it says gun range. You click that, and it sends you to a gun range. All right, so we even have a little grenade range over here too. So you can pick up volcanic rocks, and you can take rocks and other small objects besides, and grenades. Hold on. Yeah, you gotta go like as if you were gonna deploy out to go topside. Well, no, you gotta pick where you're going. Yeah, there is. It's just you're not doing it right. Oh, sorry, I gotta put it in my quick assign. It should automatically go there, I think. I have a bunch of feedback I want to give the devs for this experience. Most of it's good, but like, there's little things. Like, just now what happened to me, right? So, there's stuff that, in order for you to use it, right, you have to put it in your quick use menu, right? But like, in the heat of battle, right? Let's say got a bunch of robots near you, a bunch of arcs, and you want to distract them away from your location. You see a rock on the ground, and you want to pick up the rock and then quickly throw it, right? Well, you can't do that. What you got to do is you got to pick up the rock, open up your inventory, take the rock from your regular backpack, put it in quick use, and then you can throw it. It's fucking stupid. Like, it should just, if it can go in quick use when you first hit X to pick it up, it should automatically just go right to quick use. That way you can instantly fucking activate it. You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna breach this door? So there's a little. The only one you can access. The only one you can access is practice range and the one we normally go to. Yeah, Night Raid is a subsidiary. It's a modifier to that map. So sometimes there's Night Raid, sometimes there's lightning storms, and they only activate for an hour at a time in real life. Yep. So there's a little, it's a turret. It's a turret over there, and that right there is a camera system that they use for security. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out that little guy up there. Is there a way to zoom in at all? No. Controller. The left triggers when you aim, right? But is there a zoom? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, but I don't see anything like that. I'm gonna. No, right stick swaps. I just did. Wipes, and I already knew this. I don't know why I was even considering this, but right thumbstick swaps your shoulders. What shoulder you're looking over? Most third-person games do that nowadays. It just depends on the setup. Even Red Dead does it. All right. So we're gonna blaze this fucking drone up, and then we're gonna let it fuck up our shield a little bit. Oh wait, we don't even have a shield, do we? Oh shit, we don't have a shield. Hold on. Let's put a shield on. The animation when you first hook up a shield is really cool. It actually sounds like you're actually really getting this technology ready to use. I didn't hit A. I failed twice now. I think you have to actually hit A just before you're gonna grab. Parkour. Alright, let's go ahead and take out this fucking security. And then we can redeploy another one for just target practice. Alright, crouch. He doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. But if I expose myself, he will. Camera got glitchy there. A little weird. That's weird how it does that. I don't like that. I wonder if there's a way to change that setting. Alright, let's reload. No, there's more that are hidden. Well, yeah, I know. There's at least. I have a torrent, which you got to do parkour to get to. And I feel like there's one more gun, but I just don't know where it is. So there's a gun in the game that uses doesn't use bullets. It uses like a laser beam. I don't know what it's called, but they give you the ammunition for it in this gun range. So for them to give you the ammunition, it's got to be hidden. It's got to be somewhere. We just got to. What? Yeah. Yeah. Action is how the mechanism of how the gun fires. Let's recharge our shield. Yeah, but that's like 99% of that base. Yeah. Oh, I almost fell. Yeah, but Bill Mayer's an asshole too. Yeah, but he's still an asshole. And he's on the right side of the left, which is not even technically the left. It's still the right, but it's just more left than our right. No. No. The closest thing we have someone that's truly left in our political system is Bernie Sanders. And even he isn't as left as you could go. Yeah, well, I mean, they're aligning themselves together in a big way, and I think they're doing it for her to run for president. No, he's too old, man. He didn't get elected last time. He is around the same age. He's the same. No, it has nothing to do with it. It has to do with the fact that he didn't. He had a good run, but yeah, I mean, well, him and Trump and Biden are all like in their late 70s, early 80s. Yeah. No, it has nothing to do with foundation. No. Yeah, no, but they call him the Orange Man because he does it himself. He very badly puts bronzer on himself to hide his pasty skin. No, you didn't see makeup. Yeah, no, but Hollywood is professional. Like a makeup artist will do it. That's him getting up, going in the morning, and just slapping fucking bronzer on his face with his own two hands. And not done well either. He's so inconsistent. Sometimes you'll see blotches on his ears and shit, like, and like on his neck, like where his white skin comes through. Yeah. I haven't activated this yet. So me and Night Stalker discovered these in the world recently. I know, but you're not in the stream. Alright, I don't know where this other fucking gun is. I feel like I've been everywhere this range has to offer. And yet I still haven't found it. They're totally different things. So a muzzle yeah. No, that's not. So, no. I know, but there's different attachments. So, a muzzle brake, a compensator, and suppressor all go on the end of the barrel. Your foregrips are grips that go in the front of the receiver to help you stabilize it. They both can have things that work in synergy with each other to help reduce recoil, but they're not the same type of thing. What the fuck is that noise? Oh shit. Oh, that fucked me up, man. I'm glad I noticed it before I got hit by that thing. I wish we could lean left and right. Ooh. Can't go that way. Alright, so what do we just get? We just got ourselves... Fucking drop this. Drop this. So this is a radar key. Oh wait, do we actually have to put it in a quick slot to use it? No, it doesn't go into quick slots. So, well, yeah, the guns take damage over time and you gotta repair them. I think either just from firing them or from like if they actually get hit by like arcs. Yeah, there's a couple of squares with holes in them, and you can practice throwing grenades and rocks through them, like testing your accuracy. I know exactly, and that's what I was just complaining about the whole situation for, is the fact that if you find a rock on the ground that you want to throw as a distraction, it sucks that you can't just pick it up and then immediately throw it. You pick it up, it goes in your inventory, and then you gotta quick assign it, and then you gotta put it in the quick assign. Yeah, see, like I just picked up a rock. In order for me to put it in my quick use, I have to actually go to my menu and like manually navigate it to quick use. Like that defeats the point of picking up the rock and then throwing it. By the time you pick it up, go to your menu, put it in quick use to try to throw it, you'll be dead. I also don't like, you can't like left trigger to aim your throw. You kind of just gotta eyeball it. Oh, shit! Oh, I hurt myself by falling. I got like a little bit of a limp right now. What? So we got 2 Raider keys, but you can't keep them, which is a shame because it would be nice if you could. I don't understand why they give it to you in the first place. You can't do anything with them unless you need both of those to find where that other gun is. I feel like there's a gun hidden that I haven't found yet. Because the LMG, you gotta work to find it, to use it. And I feel like maybe they have the laser beam gun around here too somewhere. It's just I don't know where it is. There are scopes. No, not the rifle range. When I was talking to Lone Wolf and his friend earlier today in the party, his friend was saying the long arms that are like rifles, you can get them with scopes, but you gotta find them with a scope, which means in the full version of the game you could probably craft one eventually, and you could probably upgrade the guns to be able to buy an attachment. Yeah, that's a lot better, right? Yeah, so it's just, there are scopes, they do exist. Oh yeah, exactly. Like the whole point of this is just to stress test their servers for launch. And maybe fine tune anything, yeah. And, yeah. Oh yeah, exactly, they're marketing the shit out of pre-ordering. Alright, that's it, and that's all for this gun range. As much as I feel like there should be a laser beam gun in there because they do have the ammo for it, I can't find it anywhere. Maybe they'll have it on the actual release of the game, but just right now it's not in here for whatever reason. Hopefully it is, but that's the gun range. And it's a good place for you to experiment with just how the rates of fire are and the handling on the guns, and doing a little bit of parkour and doing a little bit of throwables and just practicing. Yeah, there's a turret in a locked room that you can get to a couple different ways, and the turret will try to kill you. There's a... What? Oh, that's what... I'm about to leave the gun range right now. So you got to go down the stairs into the subway, and then there's a panel, which I'm going to right now, and it will call in the train, the subway train. All right, so we are out of here. Oh shit, who the hell's in here with me? Oh, Killer Pre's in here. What is it with you and Killer joining me randomly when I'm in the gun range? All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for watching. Feel free to jump on in and get a taste of this before the game comes out to see if you like it or not. And until next time, peace.